Namaste. Namaskaram. In this 3D manifestation, consciousness is still evolving, is still maturing in matter. Spirit is still in the process of divinizing matter, of bringing heaven to earth. Those who carry the vibration of the Black Lodge exploit the natural polarity of form and spirit, presenting themselves as white while remaining anchored in separation. Organized religion, external savior archetypes, and hierarchical authorities often serve as the outer expression of this masquerade. They reflect the pattern of obedience to an outer light, rather than the inner ignition of the monad, soul, and personality. The Black Lodge does not reveal its true nature to the uninitiated. It thrives upon the illusion that guidance comes from without. The outer light deceives, but the inner flame discerns. The false dawn exists to teach the student the art of recognition. That which shines may or may not be aligned with life, and that the truest illumination comes from within. The personality is not yet ready to receive monadic instruction until it demonstrates faithful discipleship to the soul. Only when the personality is 2/3 of the way between the second and third initiations does the soul reveal the monadic purpose. This withholding of direct transmission is protective. Were the higher will to descend prematurely, the lower self would misapply it, producing power without wisdom. The Black Lodge exploits this delay, reinforcing misalignment between the higher and lower wills and intensifying rebellion. They seek to introduce all sorts of distractions into your mental field of awareness, creating false dramas about external people within the external environment. The Black Lodge exploits this, reinforcing misalignment and creating drama in the 3D world between the higher and lower wills. Yet this rebellion, though it appears to slow evolution, is itself a sacred instrument. It strengthens the personality, fortifying will and discernment, so that when the higher will finally anchors fully, it may act with clarity, precision, and conscious alignment. Now, from one vantage, rebellion appears to obstruct progress. Naysayers and those creating drama in your reality appear to obstruct progress. However, from a higher perspective, it is preparation for at-one-ment, atonement. Every act of defiance builds the capacity of the personality to integrate the soul and monad fully. The friction of resistance crystallizes choice. The more profound the rebellion, the greater the clarity and power of eventual enlightenment. From the solar perspective of the great central sun, the Black Lodge and White Lodge are one. The one provides friction, the other provides illumination. Both are necessary for the awakening of self-conscious will. In the current cycle, humanity faces an unprecedented challenge. The Black Lodge parades as white, the false as true. Only by cultivating inner sensitivity, direct perception, and alignment with one's own monad can the soul navigate this deceptive landscape. The presence of false guidance is itself a teacher. Every misaligned doctrine, every projected savior, every outer idol becomes a mirror for the seeker. Every Barack Obama becomes an idol for you, O seeker. Does it cultivate internal sovereignty, wisdom, and compassion? Or does it reinforce fear, dependence, and separation? The student learns to discern by resonance, not by appearance. The false dawn exposes the subtlety of shadow within light. So the awakened can step beyond illusion and into authentic illumination. Now, the anchoring of higher will depends on conscious surrender to purpose. When the lower self relinquishes rebellion, the personality, soul, and monad achieve full alignment. This alignment transmutes the friction of misalignment into bliss, revealing the inner light that had been obscured by form. Now, at this stage, the external savior becomes unnecessary. The human system itself becomes the channel of revelation. The Black Lodge, in its role, has served its purpose. It has provoked discernment, deepened will, and catalyzed the awakening of consciousness. This false dawn dissolves when inner sovereignty arises, revealing the eternal truth. The light is never outside, and the pathway is always within. O flame within the flame, reveal the truth through shadow and light. Let me discern the hidden fire, pierce the veil of false dawn, and anchor the higher will through my being, that the deception of the outer world may awaken the sun within. And this is the core doctrine, the core teaching in the Aumbonda Codex, forming the esoteric basis for discernment, initiation, and understanding the interplay between the black and white lodges in human evolution. And so it is. Namaste. Namaskaram.